Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, you can. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me. My name is Dan. I'm here at the beautiful Sellersville Theater. Thank you for joining me here on SOUNDBOOTH Sessions, our live stream show where we feature a concert and a conversation with one of our favorite artists. I'm very excited for this evening's show. We have the guys from Stereo League here in the house with me tonight. Before we get started, I want to give a big thank you to the Sellersville Theater members and sponsors whose support has kept us going for a lot of years. And of course, it's hard times right now for a lot of people, and we are no exception. And it is our members and our sponsors who support that helps keep the lights on and the music playing. So thank you very much to them. Of course, our sponsors, we couldn't do it without you, like R&R Voice and Data. Thank you, guys, and limeworks.us. If you are interested in becoming a Sellersville Theater member or a sponsor, please, you'll notice that there is a comment pinned to the bottom of the comments section that has the links for how you can support everyone involved with this evening's performance. Of course, Stereo League has a Venmo and a PayPal, and Sellersville Theater has a Venmo, and we also have memberships and sponsorships, and we all need your help. Thank you for your support. Please do whatever you can, even if that's just your clicks or your comments. Of course, we'd also love your contributions. But that's enough from me. Let's welcome these guys. This is a very special show. First of all, it's their first time performing here at Sellersville Theater. We've been trying to get them for a long time. And it took a quarantine and a pandemic to make it happen. We finally got them on our stage. It's a very special show because this is the first time anyone has seen them perform in quite a while, and it's their first live stream, and it's the last time they're going to perform for a little while until this is all over, because they're working on some new music. I hope we get to hear some tonight. So, folks, please get your clickers hovered over the clap emoji and click feverishly to welcome to Sellersville Theater and SOUNDBOOTH Sessions, Stereo League.
Fit your tongue, still a song you left unsung, and now your limbs are made of chrome, and I'm stuck inside your home. I fell asleep within those arms. When I woke up you were gone. Now I'm just another aim for your whispering campaign. I spent a year inside your stories. Now I'm back to write again. And if you think it sounds unholy, well, you're right, because I am. I'm the language you once spoke. I'm the words that make you choke. I'm the mother and the child, but I'm yours for now. And there's a window by the ocean, you're constantly in motion. I'm stranded on the beach again, with a mouth of gold, with a mouth of gold. I saw you standing in the doorway with your principles in hand. Well, you never like my stories until you hear the end. So just listen for a moment as the tides begin to rise. Yeah, I know it's been a while, but we're here now. And there's a window by the ocean, but you're constantly in motion. So I'm going home. This silvered song, my mother's song, a song with this mouth of gold. This mouth of gold. My mouth.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for tuning in and listening. Thank you to Sellersville Theater for having us. It's a pleasure to be here. Don't forget to cool your jets before you set a toe more through the doorway that's opening, 'cause your windows are painted closed. And don't ask me what's happening, 'cause who really ever knows? Not you and not me. And don't have a fit, call your mama this instead. Certainly you'll see that she's got better advice than me. Oh, your best days, and I mean that in the best way. Somebody's gotta go, you say. So I'm leaving today. Yeah, I'm leaving today. Yeah, I'm leaving. Yeah, I'll go plug the holes, 'cause I can feel which way the wind blows. And that's where I wanna go. That's where I wanna float. Whatever floats the boat. So paint it red. Remember what's been said is said. It's done. It's dead.
Oh, well, hey there, guys.
Hey, Dan.
How
Hey, Dan.
are you?
What's up?
Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Of course, this is the first time we're meeting, and have been absolutely loving listening to your music to prepare for this show.
Amazing.
Oh, thank
And so take us through those last two tunes. What you played, Mother Tongue and Whatever Floats. Where can people hear those if they when they want to hear them again?
So those are actually two of the first songs that we released off of our debut album, A Light on Each Side. Mother Tongue is the first song, and Whatever Floats is actually a very old song that Dan and I, before we recorded it, had been working on for 6 years, and we played it in 3 different bands, and it...
We weren't working on it consistently for 6 years.
Rohams.
No, it's every day for 6 years.
We really plugged at it, and we finally got one song after 6 years.
Yeah, right.
But no, it was an old song that I had written, and we kind of just always loved the vibe of it. And it had been in other bands with us, and we were just like, this song has to live and breathe, see the light of day, and get out there in the world.
Yeah, so we did a version of it for A Light on Each Side, and we were just really pleased with how it came out, and we were really lucky to have a friend of ours, Brendan Thomas, who is in a really great folk band called The End of America.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're amazing.
And he joined us, played banjo on that, and sang some background harmonies. So those were the first two there.
That's great. Well, my mother's in the crowd, and I'm sure she appreciated the sentiment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moms
sure does.
Moms love that song.
Mothers everywhere
Yeah.
are rejoicing.
My mom says I don't call her enough, and I wrote a song about it, so it's embarrassing.
Oh boy, you got to follow your own advice.
Yeah.
So, friends, you can friends on the internet. Of course, you can go and you can pick up those albums or find them on Apple Music or any other of your favorite online distributors. We got some great comments going on in the comment section. Some thumbs up.
Hey, everybody.
What's up?
Cool angle of the singer. Bill Slade says nice. Lots of hearts.
That's thanks to Dan right there, the cool angle for the singer.
Well, you're welcome.
Yeah, no, it's just nice to be working with someone again, Dan. It's nice to have someone so professional.
Yeah,
Real
guys.
again. It's real.
This theater's fantastic.
So, guys, why is this your first live stream? You didn't feel like getting in the live stream game? Hustle?
That's a good question. You know, it's tough. I think
It is tough.
We were trying to figure out ways to keep music going, and Dan and I were doing a lot of Zoom sessions to write some songs.
Sure.
And we may share some of that with you later today. But we talked about doing some live streams, and in the place of that, I did a couple of videos that I shared on our page.
Right.
But for some reason, we just hadn't pulled the trigger on the live stream, and I'm kind of glad we did, because this is the first. This is the perfect one to be our first.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, we're very happy to have you here. And what have you been doing to keep yourselves occupied? And you know what? Before we go any farther, let's introduce everybody. So over there on keys is John.
Hello.
Hello, John.
How we doing?
Nice to meet you. Alex in the
Pleasure.
middle with the hat, and Dan with the guitar. Folks, so when you're commenting, you can call them by name.
Call us by name.
So, guys, what have you been up to in the quarantine to keep yourselves busy?
Trying to get better at my instrument first and foremost.
That's a good one.
But doing some songwriting, and a lot of the songwriting happens between Dan and myself, and so we've just been sharing ideas back and forth with each other, and it's actually been invigorating, because
It's given us a new way to work where demos are of more importance than they ever have been, because you can make a demo and then go workshop that in the rehearsal space, and then there's no need for the demo anymore. But when we're not seeing each other, it's like a nice way to edit ideas, and I think it's going to stick with us. I mean, I think that this is going to be, just like all of us, a part of us now. And,
Absolutely.
and it's going to be a good way to work for the future.
It's just great to create with you guys again, too.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
It's been too long, so.
It's wonderful to have John here on stage with us, and we certainly miss our rhythm section, Gustin and Mitch.
Hey guys.
Hey
Hi,
guys.
guys.
Hey, guys.
I can't wait to get in a room with my full band again and just get some catharsis from, as I said earlier, just screaming into a microphone with them churning behind me. But
Yeah, has this whole sort of the way the world is right now, has it been inspiring to you, or is it inspiring creativity or squashing creativity?
a little bit of both. I think it comes in waves.
Right.
And that goes not just for my friends that are artists, but just conversations with my loved ones and my friends, and everybody. They're trying to make the best of it, and some days are much easier than others, and we need to take care of our mental health. It's a struggle for everybody. So to that end, I hope all of you here tuning in are taking care of yourselves, and we're really appreciative that you took the time to just sit here and listen to some music for a little bit.
Yeah.
Well said. Well, the music is helping everybody, so let's hear some more music.
So we're going to play one cover for you. This is an old Neil Young song. Look out, mama, there's a white boat coming up the river with a big red beacon and a flag and a man on a rail. I think you'd better call John, 'cause it don't look like they're here to deliver the mail. And it's less than a mile away. I hope they didn't come to stay. It's got numbers on its side and a gun, and it's making big waves. Daddy's gone and my brother's out hunting in the mountains. Big John's been drinking since the river took Emmylou. And the powers that be left me here to do the thinking. And I just turned 22. I was wondering what to do. And the closer it got, the more those feelings grew. Daddy's rifle in my hand felt reassuring. He told me red means run, son, and numbers add up to nothing. When the first shot hit the docks, I saw it coming. Raised my rifle to my eye, never stopped to wonder why. Then I saw black and my face splashed into the sky. To shelter me from the powder and the finger. Cover me with the thought that pulled the trigger. Think of me as one you'd never figure would fade away so young. There's so much left undone. Remember miss her.
Very nice, guys. That was Powderfinger, the
Yes, it was.
wonderful Neil Young song. Bill Slade comments that is his favorite Neil Young song,
Oh,
as
that
a
was
matter of
Slade.
fact.
That one goes out to you, Bill.
There you
Got
go.
taste, Phil.
He sure does. Bill Slade is a
Bill.
music connoisseur, as it were. Guys, why that song? Tell me, what is it that you love about that
I
song?
think we were just passing around a lot of Neil Young ideas. And
We usually do anyway.
And there's two great versions of that song. There's the song, the studio version that's an acoustic guitar and
Hitchhiker, right?
and Neil
Hitchhiker.
kind of being a little bit more soft spoken. And then there's the Crazy Horse version where that little guitar lick comes from. It's on Live Rust and
Different key too.
Yeah, different key, much more rockin', and we were just trying to find a middle ground in there.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
I'll actually credit my father for sending me the Hitchhiker version like 6 months ago, and I was listening to it a lot, and I mentioned it to Dan a while ago that it was something that we should potentially cover, and just really the storytelling in that song is some of Neil's best.
Yes.
And so when we were talking about doing this live stream, we were trying to come up with a cover, and I brought that back up, and it stuck, and we tried it once, and we were like, yeah, that feels good.
Great tune.
Great choice. So, guys, what project are you working on? I know you've got an album. Let's talk about first about the one that you just put out. There's a nice EP you just came out with. That's fantastic.
Oh, thanks, Dan.
How long have you been working on that?
So we just released an EP back in February called Natural Mystery, and that was the follow-up to our debut album, and that was actually more of a band effort with the 5 guys that have been this project.
Which one?
before.
The new one or the
Natural
full
Mystery?
albums? Okay.
Yeah, the new one.
Yeah.
The first one was actually more of a collective feel where we had I think it was a dozen contributors to the first album.
Oh, wow.
And it was this idea that was kind of growing, sparking from a few songs that I wrote, but as Dan mentioned earlier, some older songs that he wrote and things that we brought in and workshopped. And then we brought this 5-piece together that's been playing consistently for over 2 years now, and we've toured around a little bit, mostly down south, down through North Carolina and Nashville and back up, and played in New York and D.C. and but a lot of stuff in Philly as well. And we have a lot of friends and family in Philly that support us and love the venues in Philly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a lot of great places down there. And up here.
And
They're
here,
a little far.
This room, I
little
wish
far away.
the rest of you could see this beautiful theater with nobody sitting in it. Right now. It's incredible.
You know, a lot of them have. There's a lot of friends in the crowd who have been here before.
For friends of ours that have not been here, though, we highly
beautiful.
encourage you come
Yeah.
check it out. It's
Yeah,
a beautiful
it's
room.
beautiful.
We'll
It
get
sounds
you up
great
here
in
again when it's full of screaming fans.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
So what were you thinking about when you were writing the songs on this album? Are they unified in some way?
I think
They-
so.
was-
I don't think that it necessarily was written in that way, a project where all these songs are going to kind of be a part of the same
Yeah.
story.
Right.
But I think that they really have a lot of the feelings of growth that we had felt since our first album, and kind of looking at songwriting a little bit more intensely instead of just these kind of sketch ideas that were formed into songs. We really built them as a band in a lot of ways, and
And
through
grind to build them too.
yeah,
We
through
spend
our
hours and hours on
contributions,
each,
the band really put them together, which kind of shows, in the lyrics a little bit, I think.
Yeah, there's definitely a consistent theme through the lyrics of the 5 songs, and it really is kind of about letting go of your previous self or of a person or an idea or something. I think in each song there's a different reflection of that. But for us, it was kind of letting go too of some residual songs that we had and different things that we just felt we had to put down, and so it came together in this nice group of 5 tunes.
Well, sure. And if you were working collaboratively as a group working on these songs, of course you have to let go of, some of your expectations of how the songs are going to go,
yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, the first record really got to, it didn't suffer from the demoitis, It's like the songs that were demos, we would fight for them to be that way, and instead these songs were built in the rehearsal rooms a lot of times, and so everyone's got a say on it. You know, the band is a democracy at the end of the day when you're all doing what you know, putting your stamp on it and trying to be there for it. So it definitely had the full band as kind of a writing aspect to it instead of just Alex and I in the
Fantastic.
studio.
Well, can we hear a song from the new EP?
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
What are you gonna do?
We're going to do Natural Mystery.
Yes. Before you play it, can you tell us a little bit about this song in particular? Where did it come from? Who wrote the lyrics?
So I wrote the lyrics for this one, but this one was actually a collaboration with a friend of ours named Vincent John.
Okay.
Vincent John, excuse me. Vincent is an incredible musician who writes his own music and releases it under his name. But he toured for many years as a guitarist for Leaf Fields and the Expressions, and he's worked with a number of different artists.
An amazing talent.
He's incredible. Really, really talented guitarist and a good songwriter. And so him and I were in contact, and we got together to have a songwriting session. And Natural Mystery is what became of that songwriting session.
And was it a lyrics first song or a musical
it was
idea?
a chord progression that I brought him that was kind of missing a chorus, and he wrote the chorus for it. And then I tend to do what Dan and I call mumble tracks, where you just sing over top of something, and it's just phrasings, and it's usually nonsense. And then I take that home with a pen and pad, and I try and write over it. And so,
oh, that's interesting.
I did that in our songwriting session, and then came and wrote these lyrics.
Great. Well, I love this song. So glad you're going to play it. Let's hear Natural Mystery.
Slow down, broken record. I'm at the party, but I'm hardly an expert. Just pour yourself a drink and let me tell you about the shape I'm in. No doubt it's connected. We'll trace the source until the line is perfected. Let's have another drink and let these cigarettes get lost in our lips. Well, that's just how it begins. I guess we'll see how it ends. In this natural mystery, why don't we follow it down to the place where you sang to me? Ooh, you sang to me. Ooh, keep singing to me. Just keep it moving till the system rejects it. I know it's hard to walk that line, but in time, all these things that you feel will be slowly revealed in this natural mystery. Why don't we follow it down to the place where you sang to me? Ooh, keep singing to me. this natural mystery, why don't we follow it down? In this natural mystery, why don't we follow it down? 'Cause it's so natural, babe. Why don't we follow it, follow it? In this natural mystery, why don't we follow it right now?
Natural Mystery, off the new EP, Natural Mystery of the same name. And actually, guys, you just pretty recently, I guess it was October, dropped a very cool video for that song. Can you tell us a little bit about making that video? So
It's an interesting video to be talking about right now, actually, because it's about isolation. It's something that I think we're all becoming very familiar with these days. Sure. Our friend Michael James Murray is a very close friend of mine who I grew up with. Is a really talented filmmaker and director, and so he directed this music video for us. And it was kind of a pitch that Dan and I threw him initially about. We really wanted to utilize a friend of ours, Eric Jeffrey, who apparently has performed in this room.
He has indeed. He's one of the Give and Take jugglers who perform here fairly regularly, and so it's like I'm watching this video which features a clown sort of going through this very bleak day, and like, this guy, I know this guy. I know this clown.
I know this clown.
I usually don't mean that literally when I say it. Right.
So I just wanted to have Eric featured in this, and I met Eric many years ago, and he's a close friend of mine, and I met him through my wife, who's also a circus artist.
Oh.
She's an aerialist and,
wow.
And a coach, and so Eric is often the rigger for a lot of her events that she performs in. I had heard many stories about him performing, and went to see her perform and saw him perform with his wife. They do a routine, and now they do Give and Take Juggler. So maybe some of you have seen them perform.
That's right.
But in any case, we got him for this video, and Mike did a really fantastic job, put an incredible crew together.
World-class professional crew together. These guys were amazing and put such hard work in for our idea, which was
Well, what was the concept? What was the initial pitch?
So the initial concept was just that it was Eric in makeup, kind of going through his day in isolation and kind of confined to this house, and trying to escape and trying to find a way out.
Right.
And so ultimately, at the very end of the video, I won't give it away, but he manages to get out of the house, and the makeup comes off, and then he's himself kind of walking out.
I think it has some pretty simple messaging of kind of the masks that we wear and the things that we feel like we need to do to kind of get ourselves to be, functioning members in society.
Right.
Which is, also the irony of that now is pretty interesting
it's
because
huge foreshadowing. Is
this weird foreshadowing that I would never wish.
No, certainly not.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous video, and it's gorgeously shot. Were you on location because the band does not appear in the video? But were you all there to sort of
Dan and I
have
were
a creative
there.
hand in it?
Yeah, we were all. We were more personal assistants, just trying to get everybody everything they needed.
You got coffee
the hoagies for lunch.
Yeah, right. There you go.
Pick up the Wawa, and do some driving. And so we did it all in one day, other than the final shot, which is actually on a beach. And we drove out to Margate the next morning, right at sunrise. And it was only four of us at that point: Eric, myself,
I
the
skipped,
director.
I skipped that on the sunrise drive. Yeah.
Cinematographer.
I slept in.
Gorgeous. Well, friends, when you want to check that video out, it's on your website, I believe, right? You can view it through the website?
On YouTube as well.
On YouTube as well, but if you, let's see, right here is the address, folks. I'm pointing to it on the screen. You can visit stereoleague.com for all things Stereo League. And of course, please make sure you check the event description here, which has all of Stereo League's links in there to their Facebook, their Instagram, their PayPal, their Venmo. Please make sure that you are supporting the show and Stereo League with your clicks, your comments, and your contributions. All right, guys, what's the next song?
We're going to do one more off of that EP, actually. And this song, typically on the album version, is a duet with a friend of ours named Lucy Stone.
Oh, a beautiful song.
And it's called Just Enough, and I'm going to sing her parts today. And we're going to try something a little different with it. Watches the stars spin to the night. I'm just like a flag on the 4th of July. I've been holding my breath every night, and now I'm lighting the head for the very first time. And it's just enough.
Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Guys, what you said that you messed with that a little bit and did it a little differently. What was different about that?
So it's typically in 4, and so we changed the tempo a bit, and we played it all in 3. And so actually, the opening lick of that song Dan wrote for an older band that we had, and it was a completely different song.
I've been playing that song like those chords with different lyrics. It's kind of just 3 chords that really sound great together, and I kind of always played it as a waltz. Just kind of that was my first instinct, and when the band got a hold of it, we kind of decided to.
It's more like
It's much more
more
up
like
tempo on the
driving,
the 4. So it's one of those things that's kind of always been in the DNA of the song, and we kind of just figured, why not give this the treatment?
Well, there you go, folks. The SOUNDBOOTH Sessions exclusive. Just enough in 3. Guys, let me show you some of the comments here. Let's see. Tina Perry Pastor, she's one of our regulars. She's an usher. She's a member. She's everything here at Sellersville Theater. And she says she really likes you.
Oh, nice.
thank
So there we go. That's a ringing endorsement from Tina Perry Pastor.
Yeah, Tina
New
Perry
York
Pastor.
City is in the house with my Aunt Nelsa. She's loving the show.
Oh,
Nice.
Lots
yeah.
of clapping from Amy Letson, who said that you were the last band that she saw before we all went into quarantine.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we did get out there like right before this
Dogfish Head?
was.
Was it Dogfish Head?
That or in
The
Philly?
last show we played was at Dogfish Head in Rehoboth.
Amy, where did
And-
you see them?
and
Type
then-
it in the comments and I'll share it with the guys.
That
And
was
then
March
it was
6th?
Johnny Brenda's right before that.
Yeah, that's
And
right. Yeah.
William Laybourne saw you in Swarthmore last year.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh,
here he is,
wow.
Yeah.
and he's enjoying the show.
Yeah, Warehouse 3, such a cool space.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically our hometown as well. So
Oh, great.
That was a hometown gig.
Strathaven.
Go Panthers.
So let's see. So you mentioned we talked about a little bit about songwriting. We talked about so how have you been operating in this quarantine? You've been passing songs back and forth to each other with the demos. Are you doing any of that? Any Zoom stuff? Any over the internet?
I mean, I think I'll be honest and say it did take a second for us to get started with this. The first about a month or month and a half. Not a lot of inspiration. It felt a little bit like wasted energy when it was so much more to think about and focus on. And,
Yes.
And
I think anybody that is watching that plays an instrument can probably relate that there are times when you look at your instrument and it just seems incredibly foreign to you. And sometimes you're gelling with it, but I feel like for that first month, every time I picked it up, it was like I have all the time in the world. I should be writing. I should be creating.
Right.
And I couldn't bring myself to do it. So I ended up just learning some other songs and playing other people's songs for a little while. And then the first one that actually came out of me as something that I was kind of proud of, I was like, oh, this feels really good. We're actually going to try for you next. And
Oh yeah, another exclusive, another SOUNDBOOTH Sessions.
another exclusive.
Fully exclusive. This song could change a lot over time. As
Right.
we've already said, several songs of ours have kind of evolved.
And it
over-
already has changed like 5 times.
Yeah.
It'll
It's,
change from soundtrack.
So I
actually.
recorded a demo of it and I sent it to Dan, just an iPhone memo, and he took a listen and he was like, I like a lot
I
of
scrapped
this.
it and then did my own.
What he did actually was really inspiring, though. He took this whole progression and idea. I had some lyrics I'd written, and they were rough lyrics, just a first draft. And he took it and he sent me back a full demo with him singing his own ideas and some new lyrics. And it really inspired me. I got really excited, and I think that was the turning point of being like, oh, okay, I can still find these collaborative moments with my close friends here and create. And so we kept pushing at this song, and he sent me that version back, and then I sent him another one back, and then we had a Zoom call where we played some new ideas, rewrote some of the lyrics, and then we're still working on the demo of it. Actually, it's not finished.
Yeah, but it needed a vibe, and and that's kind of as silly as it sounds, like the easiest thing for musical inspiration is a vibe. As long as you can and feel what it's gonna be and what it's gonna look like, and those kind of things just start to transform. And it's happening a little bit easier now for
Right.
other things, and we've got a lot of projects that we're in a lot of different stages. You know, stuff that we're working on, stuff that we're finishing up, stuff that's we're still writing, and stuff that there's a lot of music coming from us.
We got a few singles that we're mixing right now that we're gonna hopefully release late summer, early fall. Some different types of stuff. Some stuff that we actually was from our first session we ever did years ago that we held on to, and but we're gonna bring it back because it's actually a cool song. It was just very different from the album that we were creating at the time. But what better time than now to release stuff like that into the world? But yeah, we're working on those songs. We have a bunch that we started in the studio, and we have more that we're writing, and so we're hoping to write another full-length album in the next year and record it.
Excellent.
So
ambitious.
Yep.
How far along are you? How many would you think you have?
We've got 3 that are close to being tracked, 2 that are going to be singles that won't be part of that album, and then we have
About 4 or 5 that are like written
and ready to be
written
recorded.
and ready to record, and some more little ideas and stuff like that. I think that this band is going through a transformation in the way that writing happens, and I think that we are going to find a whole bunch of little nuggets in our old recordings that we really, really dig, and we're going to flesh those out. But
well, you mentioned that this one you're going to play now is the newest one. That is one of the new ones that you're writing. And so like, what's the thing that about it that changed most recently? Like, where is it in its journey, its metamorphosis?
Well, one thing that's really we've been talking a lot about like the collaboration between Dan and I, and John was gearing up to play this live stream with us, and we said to him, we got this brand new song, we're going to send you a demo of it, acoustic, and John is very agreeable, and he's...
How rude, though. We have all these songs to pick from, and we're like, John, we're working on this new demo.
Keep sending them, man. It was great to get something new from
let's get
guys.
let's get you the really, with just one rehearsal, let's get a brand new song on there.
But then John brought something really cool to it. I mean, I there was like a line that I was hoping for that would come from the keys, and he wrote something that really shapes certain aspects of this song. And so
it's the theme. John found the theme to the song.
I just have to play it in the correct spots.
Yeah, well,
That's still being worked
where
out.
it's being played
By
is still
me.
being worked out. But
they don't know where the correct spot is.
he found this melody, and immediately we were just like, that's the theme, and we have to use that sparingly, but it kind of signifies certain different changes in the song in a really really unique way, and it's just spilled right out of him.
Well, no pressure, John. We're all going to be listening.
Just not going to play it.
Don't mess it up.
I don't want you to hear it.
Well, we're currently calling this song "In the Wind." That name might stick, it might not. We'll see. But here it goes. We're going to try it for the first time.
Great.
One, two, three. Step inside my window. It smells like you've been drinking. Weeping like a willow. I wonder what I'm missing. Love is changing hands. The universe makes plans for us. So open up your eyes, it's coming in. Allison, you've been in that quiet too long. Count to 10. This is just a dream I had back when we were kids, singing with no words, holding on to nothing but the chords. Someone let the fog in. It feels like we've been screaming.
whatever keeps you dreaming. Nothing seems to change with every passing day. Will they even miss me anyway? Allison, you've been in that choir too long. Count to 10. This is just a dream I had back when we were kids, singing with no words, holding on to nothing. Maybe it won't be okay, but I'm outside your window. Won't you come and play?
You did it. Very nice.
We made it.
For the record, he played it in all the right places. Perfect.
John,
Finally.
well done.
I never doubted
After
him
like
for
8
a
times,
second.
probably.
Hell
10
of a
times.
theme there, John. Good
Thanks,
work.
Dan.
Good work, guys. Yeah, love that new song.
Thank
love
you.
that new song. Let me just share that the people in the comment section loved it too. Sweet sounds from the keys, so pretty, says Amy Faga. That's
Thank
my
you.
mom. Eric Hildebrand, that keyboardist has one hell of a pie.
That's my brother. He's talking about my hair.
It's
Pretty bad. It's pretty bad shape. Quarantine hair.
Jessica King, you guys are the best. Miss seeing you in person, but this makes my day.
That's my sister. Lovely,
Yeah.
lovely.
It's awesome.
Amy Letson confirms that it was Johnny Brenda's where she saw you.
Oh yeah,
Awesome.
that was our last gig in Philly.
That was
So
a
you
great
go.
show. That was a
you.
great show.
Rob Cronenbitter says, nice show, new to me. Thanks for the intro. Excellent. Good. Glad we got some new fans
That's
out
awesome.
there.
Thank
There
you.
go.
My mom wants to know if you're related to Pure Prairie League.
I don't know who that is.
We're
That's
related.
a band. Amy,
Amy,
what you gonna
Oh
do?
yeah.
So there
I always thought
you
that was
go.
Allman Brothers.
No, Pure Prairie League. And my wife's name is Allison, so thanks for writing another Allison song.
Oh,
I wrote it for her, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
son of a...
it's time that we moved on from the Elvis Costello tune being the only reference.
Agreed. Well, there's Allison Road, right? That's
Oh, right.
Gin Blossoms, I think?
Yeah, that is a good one.
All right, guys, back to you. Sorry.
It's all good.
Back to the show.
We got 2 more for you. And so we mentioned earlier some songs that we have in the works that are just about finished and at least tracked. We haven't quite gotten around to mixing them, but this is one of them. We've been playing this live for, I would say, not quite a year, but we've been playing it live for almost a year now. And so those of you that have seen us have probably heard it, and it's called Something Changed. Sent a postcard to Virginia.
maybe love will find a home. Darling, everyone's a critic, but I won't leave you in the cold. You left your heart among the cynics and caught a case of something new. Now you're wondering if there's someone out there somewhere to catch you. And all my life I've been cleaning up every mess that I walk into. But I think that something changed when I found you. There's too much whiskey in the well, couldn't conjure any spells. Don't see magic on the walls, so I'm headed for the falls. Yeah. And all my life I've been cleaning up every mess that I walk into. But I think that something changed. Yeah, I think that something changed. Oh, you know that something changed. 3, 4.
Well, thank you, guys. I'll tell you what, this has been an absolute treat. It's been great to meet you, great to hear your songs. I've absolutely loved hearing you play, and that's after listen to all your records. So I look forward to the next time we can do this live. Tell me, what's next for Stereo League? I know you got those recordings you talked about. What else you guys? What else can we expect from Stereo League in the future?
Well, I think we're gonna try to be pushing this single out and some stuff along with that single. We have an idea for a music video that is really gonna be something we can do low budget and be really fun for us to make. And we also had some conceptual ideas about how to release the single, because the drummer on this single is not our drummer that typically plays with us live. It's a friend of ours named Chris Giraldi, who is a double dad, 2 kids now. So,
but once a league member, always a league member.
Yeah, he's always part of this, and so we wanted to try to get his ugly mug on the cover of the record in some way.
Dads can rock too. Come on.
Oh no, he can rock better than. I'm not saying that he can't rock. It's just his
we
schedules.
got 2 dads in our band. John's a dad.
He rocks.
schedule becomes tightened up once you have some babies.
It
so.
does do that.
Yeah.
But if he's watching right now, we want to put you on the cover, Chris.
Oh yeah, we forgot to
We haven't
tell him
told
about
you that yet,
Yeah,
but we'll see how he feels about
it'll
that.
be good news. He'll be happy about it.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for being here. And
Thank you for having us.
Oh,
Thanks for having
It's been a
us.
pleasure to
Yeah.
be
Yeah,
here.
this
This
has
is
been
a
great.
beautiful space,
Yeah.
and we really, really hope that we can come back once we can have all of you in the seats here and in this beautiful theater. It'll be something special. So thanks for tuning in tonight. It means a lot.
Absolutely, you got a great crowd here. They've been very positive. It's the happiest comment section on the internet, I think.
Love that.
Rupesh Patel says another gem. Loved that song. He also commented earlier that he loved your new song.
Rupesh,
Thank
our
you.
guy.
Well done.
Thank you.
John Seaton, thanks, Dan. Nice show. You're welcome, John. Although I think this time he's thanking Guitar Dan. So.
Oh, well,
Both Dans.
Yeah.
any
good.
and all Dans
Yeah.
actually.
That's right. And Rupesh also suggests that you look into performing on KEXP and put yourself out there.
All right,
So
Rupesh.
there you go.
Love that.
I think he's like one of our most vocal people on Facebook. That's a big fan, and I think he lives in California.
Yes, he did. Oh, yeah, he said that. Come out to California.
Yes.
Oh, we'd love
we
to.
we
Yeah.
hope to one day.
We're
We hope
coming.
to.
Great.
Yeah.
Guys, how are you going to take us out of here? What's your closer?
We are going to finish with, I think this was the second single we ever released.
Yeah.
And this is a song that means a lot to me. It's called Your Ghost.
Let's do it.
Bring me down where the white river shines. Hold me down out of sight and out of mind. Oh, I surrender when I could lean on you. Oh, I surrender when I could lean on. I saw your ghost. I saw your ghost. I saw your ghost in mine. Why'd you go when we've just broken through? I lost my light, but your fire burned so bright. Why surrender when I could lean on you? Why surrender when I could lean on? I saw your ghost, saw your ghost. Saw your ghost, saw your ghost in mine. Saw your ghost in mine. I saw your ghost.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you very much to Stereo League. Thank you very much to you folks for coming out and joining us this evening, or tuning in and joining us this evening. We appreciate you being here very much. Wish you were here, but we're glad you're there. Thank you for your clicks, your comments, your contributions. Check out the links for Stereo League in the comment pinned in the comment section, and also in the description of this event. And please support them. Please also make sure that you're still supporting all the live music that you can. Our artists are hurting, of course, just as everyone is. And if you would like to support Sellersville Theater, please consider becoming a member or a sponsor. Lots to offer members and sponsors. We work all year to try to make it a good reciprocal relationship. Scratch our backs, we'll scratch yours down the pike. So thanks for being here, folks. SOUNDBOOTH Sessions, we do them weekly. We're going to have another one next Friday and next Saturday. Next week is Gabe Stillman on Friday and the wonderful Dan May on Saturday. So we'll see you there. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and we'll see you next week.